Hello YouTube, Luigi here. I'm calling tonight's presentation Guest Blade number 2. And yes, I probably got that from Jim Skelton. Curiously enough, the donor of tonight's blade is the same gentleman who gave us Guest Blade number 1, which was a Queen Cutlery number 40 gun stock frame. Very nice knife. This is, well, before I get into this is something new for me. I printed out a checklist because I discover I usually miss a lot of things. And I don't want to miss a lot of things, but I don't want to sound like I'm reading something and lose that wonderful, spontaneous babble-rabble that all you have come to expect and enjoy. I know I enjoy it. Okay, what we have here is a mean-looking knife. Look at this. That ferocious serration, that wedge harpoon tip. This is a folding tactical. It is the KERSHAW Daniel Defense spring-assisted folding tactical knife. You know, it's a mean-looking knife, but I'll tell you, Dennis is just as gentle a man as you'd expect to meet. And as a matter of fact, he looks like Jesus, for God's sake. Wow. It is a frame lock. It is a KERSHAW Speed Assist. It does not have, like a lot of KERSHAWs, didn't mean to drop that, it does not have a giant flipper. And watch what happens to this flipper when you open it. The flipper disappears in this shape around the forward index finger choil. Now that's kind of unusual because the KERSHAWs usually, the flipper becomes an extension of the index finger choil. This is a KERSHAW Volt 2. But in this case, it's a slick, mean design, and it disappears. I like that. See if I can close this again without dropping it out of my hand. It has a lot of torsion on that spring assist. You see a Torx pivot, and you see some Torx body screws there. This Daniel Defender etching, what I like about it is it's Daniel Defense. It's pretty subtle. I mean, the light may make it look bigger. I'm trying to find the right lighting. Bigger than it is, but it's just very thin outlines of the letters, and it still don't have a good lighting on it. That's too bad. Yeah, it's not a billboard. It's not anywhere near as obnoxious as it might appear. That actually looks better from down here. Okay, what do we have here? We have a 3.5-inch blade, partially serrated. And now I'm going to read the steel. Damn it. 14C28N with a tungsten DLC coating in black. We assume it's the same coating on the stainless steel frame. It is a frame lock. It's got a pocket clip that, because I advised him to do so and he saw the wisdom in it immediately, Dennis changed from tip down to tip up. Okay, it's got a lanyard hole. And I'll tell you, there's only one other review on all of YouTube about this knife, and it's a very short one. This is made by KERSHAW in the United States. We all know a lot of the KERSHAW budget lines are made in China, not this one. This was designed by, and you can probably tell by the look, designed by our buddy Ken Onion, who does a great deal of collab with KERSHAW. It has a closed length of 4 3/8, giving me a secure 4-finger grip. It feels good in the hand. There's jimping on a raised thumb ramp, but also on the way down, like there. On the downstroke, so if you're pushing back with your thumb, you grip against that. If you're pushing forward with your thumb, you catch the sharp jimping here. It's got a harpoon tip, which just makes it look all the fiercer. It really does. It weighs 4.2 ounces. The stainless steel frames, they're not really thick, but they're, you can't skeletonize them out. It has a solid spacer bar, and that pocket clip is reversible, tip up or tip down, but only on the right side. And you can see Kershaw does this a lot. There's some scuffing on that pocket clip. That's the first place to show it, because they merely paint their pocket clips. It doesn't have this rugged DLC coating. And what does this say on this side? Daniel Defense Inc., Black Creek, Georgia, USA, quadruple X. So this might have been a collab with Daniel Defense Inc. and Ken Onion and Kershaw. There's a better shot of that logo. See how subtle that is? It's not a billboard. They get a lot of points for classiness here. Dennis was over today, and I know he always carries this with him. I think it's the only knife he's got, maybe except for some fixed blades. And I know it's with him every day. And if you look how well this DLC coating is held up, you get some sense of just how good it is. So I asked him, I said, do you have your Kershaw on you? And he said, yeah. I said, go to my drawer, pick one out. We'll trade knives. I'll review yours tonight. In the meantime, you've got one of mine for collateral. And he picked out the only automatic I had. It was a good choice. He picked out that Boker Kalashnikov Automat 74. So I got one of his. He's got one of mine, because this is the city of brotherly love. All right, that's it, guys. The Kershaw Daniel Defense. I'm not sure this is still in production. It's hard to find anything on them on the net. And like I say, there's only one other review on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. If this is useful to you or someone else feel free to share the video. God bless you. I love you all. Bye.